Spirit Fair. Speaking of which, guys, Tuesday next week, we're doing the live podcast where we're going to do our review on Spirit Fair, me and Topher. So look forward to that. If you guys haven't played the game or haven't finished the game, you got to try. I'm going to try and finish it. I'm like at like 40% completion for like the 100%. I don't know how many people I have left to Spirit Fair, but I'm trying. Let me see. Also, One Piece is all premium, so rip. Listen, dog. Listen. Here's what I say. Here's what I think. You're like, Mom, Dad, help me out here. You know, Zeno's actually, fuck it. I told you, message Burb about that. There's your response. Message Burb. That's all I got for you. I will elaborate no further. I got some work, dude. Just quit. Wedding Crasher style. Listen, if I had to crash Kanai's wedding, I'd be a little pissed. I'll be honest with you. If I was sitting there, Kanai's like, hey guys, my wedding's this weekend. You're not invited. And then I have to crash to get into the wedding. I'd be a little pissed. But if you're trying to crash the wedding, just let's shoot you a DM. You know what I mean? Extra Life is not next week. It's the following, the 9th. The 9th through, hold on. Sorry. It's 9th through 10th or 10th through 11th. I haven't checked the days. It is the 9th through 10th. So there's this Saturday. There's one more Saturday, and then it's the next one. That's Extra Life. Now, next week is like typical Extra Life day. That's when everyone typically does it. But I have a thing. Kanai's still on his honeymoon. So like we won't be all collectively there together for the day of Extra Life. So our Extra Life is on the 9th. I'm sleeping in and nothing's going to stop me. There you go. I just got back from my friend's wedding from last weekend and the trip to Orlando. Goodness gracious. So I was on the East Coast. I'm ready to sleep. Yeah, that sounds... You're making me tired just thinking about it. You're making me tired just thinking about it. My oh my. So I know Burb's played it, but y'all check it out, guys. We're going to play... Content warning. Hold on, actually. This is a horror game and it's not intended for audiences. Please visit our website, www.blacktabbygames.com. If you need to list of specific... Actually, hold on. Let me put something in here. Hold on. Images. Hold on, check this out. Serenity 4. Oops. And I go, hold on. Relax for a second. Hold on. Let's do this one. Holy shit, it's so big! That's what she said. Fit the screen. Let me, I guess, I can hide this too. That's from last time. I don't need that. I guess, does that work to put it, like, here maybe? I don't know if that's going to cover anything. Yes, guys, I'm a Serenity Forge creator, so I got this key. I should put that in the title. Hold on. I gotta put that in the title or I'll go to jail. Key provided and gerblub. There we go. We did it. Got him. Thanks for the clips, it. Anyway, yeah, we're playing Slay the Princess. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. That name of the clip is Suspicious Moldy Echidna Dancing Banana. That's easy. Hold on, my game's really quiet. Let me know if you guys can hear it all right. I can turn it up if I need to. All right. Anyway, so this is Slay the Princess. I have seen so many people talk about how much they love this game. I have not gotten my hands on it at all. I've not watched anybody play it. I know nothing regarding like the full... Actually, do I need that logo on there? It's nice, but maybe I shouldn't put it on the screen. I don't know. Anyway, Slay the Princess. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
How's the audio? You guys hear well?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
A princess? Why is she in a cabin?
You're here to slay her.
What?
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
All the homies love it, so I haven't played it. That's what I'm saying, dog. I've had so many people talk about how much they love it, and like I meant to play last year, and I just kind of missed it. I can hear just fine. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Especially when it's Old Man Gumbert. Now you know you can hear it. Audio's good. Oh, hold on. Decisions. Okay. So explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to the end of the world is because she's locked up? Okay. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Oh god, there's so many options. There's so many options. Holy crap. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Can someone else do this? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolucion. Silently continue to the cabin and turn around and leave. Do I get some kind of reward for this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Director's cut, baby! Every choice matters. Oh god, there's so many choices. I forgot to ask, have you watched Shangri-La Frontier? I have to finish it. I was like halfway through season 1, then I got distracted, and I know season 2 started. So I need to go back and finish season 1. I got to be as vague as possible, I got to the spiders. That's where I was at. That's where I had stopped. Have you considered that maybe the only reason? Let's do... Killing the princess seems kind of bad, don't you think?
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
God damn. Viva la revolution! A friend got me. Dude, it's pretty great. I really liked it. And the main character, the dub voice actor, is the same guy as Sanji, so that's pretty cool. Also, I got to episode 13 of JJK and OMG, Gojo goated, and Yuji's fucking insane. Yeah, JJK is pretty cool. It's not one of my favorites. Kanai loves it. But, you know, I'm going to see it through the end. Can someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
I'm in episode 10. Is that about Shangri-La Frontier then? Hypnotic? Okay, cool. Have you considered that maybe... No, forget it, I'm not doing this.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I have the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies.
Uh-oh.
And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Uh-oh, did I fuck
you
up?
make your way up the short path.
Yeah, tell him, Kevin. Watch your mouth,
find
kid.
The princess
Watch your mouth. Sorry, you make your way to the... Oh, wait, is there motion control? Oh, my God! There's motion controls! Holy crap! This is game of the year! Alright, you make your way to the short path to the cabin, you'll find the princess.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Kevin's a little quiet? Okay. Let me turn Kevin up a little bit. Alright, let me know next time when Kevin yells if he's too quiet. Oh, my options. No, they blacked out all my options! Okay.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
This is a question, Burb. I assume this game is long enough that we won't knock it out in one stream, right? Well, obviously, maybe the whole thing. I don't know if it's like, we got like 10 of the endings, we did it. Like, type of satisfaction for stream. Because I think next week, the plan is probably going to be Monday. I'm thinking Monster Hunter Wilds beta is open. So Connor and I are probably playing that. And then Thursday, Saturday, I would love to play the new Life is Strange because that'll be out. So that's the plan for next week, I think. You will not beat it in one stream. Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Take the blade?
You take the blade.
Okay, cool, I can pause. Holy fuck, I just realized the narrator is Jonathan Sims. He's the writer of my favorite piece of media ever. Holy fuck. How did I just now realize this game might beat fucking Firewatch? Yo.
Ass and titties, ass and titties.
Kevin. Me too, buddy. Me too. All right, enter the basement. About to stab this bitch.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase
What are they
faintly
to come back
illuminated
to?
by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really
good,
lives
perfect,
here,
thank you.
slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Me, your
Just
hero.
don't let it
Oh
fool
shit!
you.
I mean to skip that.
It's
Can I
all-
look it back? Who's there? Is that the one I skipped? She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Okay.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Her dialogue seems to
You
auto
walk down the
progress.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes. Oh God. Honeyed words? I don't know what that means. Why am I thinking welcome to the Night Vale? Or is it the Magnus Archives? Okay, you're talking about Burbsing. Like, I have no clue what we're talking about. What? No way. Why would I even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Oh, God.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, so you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Roll credits, bitch.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Bird said we couldn't beat the game in one night, dude. We just killed her, okay? Okay? Are we a bird creature? I don't know. We have interesting appendages, for sure. We have interesting appendages, for sure. I don't know about that. That'd be cool. I like bird people. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. I'm gonna play ignorant here. Of course she's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the
Fuck
Did I jump
out of
scare
here,
you?
you big dumb
Yeah, I
bitch.
bet I did. You coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
My pride will be my downfall.
Why
I
do
don't
I
think
feel
so.
like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. To good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a
Figured
little
out to slay the
bad.
princess speedrun board.
But
Honestly,
it was for the greater good.
I'm kind of quick with it.
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Okay.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Will I? Will I? Because now, as far as I understand, it's a cabin, it's me, it's a blade, and it's a dead princess. Which means there's not a whole lot I can do. Not played yourself. Not played yourself. Wait, is this my prize? This is great. Thank you so much. Wait, is this my prize? This sucks. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping we'd get a better ending for saving the world. I want that one.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Oh, shit.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years
What
or
the
even
fuck?
decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it here. I'll be real with you. I'm already kind of confused on what direction I want to take. I'm happy. We're happy. Imagine we had to reset the game like in DDLC. I don't know what I'm expecting here, but I'm liking it. I'm gonna go. Bruce playing easy mode and already confused. I'm not like confused. I'm just like trying to figure out who my narrator has been, because I realized I've decided like, why would I kill the princess? Killed the princess. Now I feel like, do I want to go like brain wash route of like, you know what? The narrator did say this, so I should just be happy with what I'm at. You know what I mean? Like that's where I'm kind of, I don't know.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy.
Happy.
Forever.
I'm so happy. Oh my god, we did it! We got the good ending! Well, hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Burb all like, you're not gonna be able to beat the game in one night. You're gonna do it in one night. I just rolled credits, baby. Burb, you underestimated. Put it on the board, baby. Clock it. That was less than 31 minutes to beat that. Dude, I'm kind of a god at video games, dude. Holy cow. Now what's gonna happen to me? I'm waiting for the like, you thought you were done here? not the burb right now. Are they repeating? I thought I saw some of the same slides. What to say about pride, Daniel? Nothing. You didn't say nothing about pride. That's the first message you sent all night. What are you talking about? I'm waiting to see what's going to happen here. Is it going to snap in? Are we going to... Nope, I hear something. I thought I did. Yeah, someone's like walking around or grabbing the microphone or something. Hey, Markiplier. Stride PR. Jenny Wyndham was on there. Your song, The Princess, the World Ender, Eternal Bliss. Yeah, you did it. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. Continue. Okay. Okay, so we're not happy.
Because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
Okay.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
We're gonna kill ourselves?
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing that would want you to use that blade on.
Yep, here we go again.
And I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out.
Okay.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
What if I just posted that as the VOD? The just chatting up to when the credits roll, and then I just post that like 30-minute video on the VOD's channel. Like, that was it. Thanks for watching. All right. Don't you dare explore. So wouldn't using the blade, you know, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get out of this hell. You're right. I just like the idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing, at least for a while longer. All right, let's explore.
How astute. You are absolutely.
You still got one of the 6 complete endings.
The
There's a bunch, but 6 that lead to credits. Okay, cool. Got it.
Shouldn't do it.
I kind of figured there'd be one of those, like, simple, just do the title and the game type deals. Yeah, that's cool.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle.
WB Slay the Princess 30 minutes thumbnail. The big thumbs. It's just
nothing.
The thumbnail's just. Hold on, let me. Now I have it for later. Oh, I opened my water and then tippled it. Anyway.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will
slay
work.
the Danny. Whoa. I just got here.
Didn't want you to slay the princess.
Bob and Nintendo.
It didn't want you to be happy.
I want to be happy.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward?
I'm just leaving auto on
an eternity
so
of
I can
bliss? You
not skip shit.
You ingrate. Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
You play this one yet, Super Nintendo? You played Slay the Princess?
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
I feel like that wouldn't be the case in a molded little basement like this, but okay.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Let's go!
The end.
Oh.
Nice knowing you.
I thought credits gonna roll again, like, we got the second ending!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Why is it echoing?
Self-murder for the Twitch subs
Let's
via Sweet
go!
Groovin, via Sweet Groovin, via Sweet Groovin.
Yeah, it's poppin' sweet. I put it on Steam and again today on Switch. Hell yeah, dude, hell yeah. This is my first time playing it, so I'm excited.
You're here to slay her. If you
don't,
been
quiet the way to go. It would have been quite the way to go out.
Of the world.
Okay. You're to slay her. If you don't, it'll end the world. Okay. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I killed myself. What am I doing here? Proceed to the cabin. All right, let's do...
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I'm getting major in Stars in Time.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions.
Yeah,
but
okay, I saw a new
fine.
character, yeah.
I'll
They're
indulge
cool.
you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
I'm not like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I don't
Say
block
for
anything.
a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Okay, let me see. Played on Steam. I've been quite the win. Doing good. A little tired after a long drive, but I'm home now. I finished up my first major individual lab assignment. Hey, hell yeah, dog. Nice. Hell yeah. Took a nap.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity.
I want to play the cold in the live
So
action,
we slew
please.
ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean?
Yes.
Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I don't know about that. Appreciated that. More time for me to work on T1000, or I'm a eep soon. The eep always just doesn't sound like a fucking word. I know what we're doing, but I'll get to work more on that. Plus bowling with classmates. Ooh, fun. Yo, you're gonna bowl a perfect
but
300?
in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying. Just stay focused, will you?
Okay, let's talk about the
Just
princess.
be quick about it.
I'm gonna bowl them. Oh shit, you can't do that. You can't do that. If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone. Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How could someone like that end the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Okay. If anything, the world ended after. Okay, so same dialogue. If people locked her away, why wouldn't they slay her?
Look,
Okay.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course we're special.
Sorry, might not be a lot of Danny talking today because when they're narrated, he's kind of getting the vibe. He's doing that thing. All right, you're being cagey. What aren't you telling me? Oop, wrong button.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise
cold,
very
huh?
simple
Yeah.
situation and make
Just
your
a
job
little
more
chilly.
difficult. This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
Maybe he will. He might stop. But I don't want to do what he says. If anything, the world ended after I slew her. Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she didn't die. She died. How could someone like that in the world? Let's go with that one.
She just can.
I've been playing so much
You have to
Spiritfarer where
trust
squares
what I'm
confirm. I
saying
keep
is
messing it up.
true.
Also notice that the he's are upper. Oh, are they? Are they? Oh,
That's a good point.
I
How
just
do we
clicked the
know
button.
we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round. Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end.
Is the
Let's
he the
assume
narrator?
she's alive
Is that in the
that
context they were
cabin.
used?
We did kill her, after all. You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here.
Okay.
And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise. Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Sorry, I got my cousin messaged me who let me just show you how long ago this was. So she sent me a request for Monopoly Go, which I do not play, therefore will not accept. And then the last message was, congrats on getting into art school. Your little ass has had that pencil in your hand from the moment you could hold one. I'm very proud of you. You're going far, kiddo. Then it said, thanks, cousin. I appreciate you. Don't forget to send money. And then that was it. That was in 2013. That was the last time I messaged my cousin on Facebook. It was almost 10 years ago. Does the narrator think being eternally bliss count as a happy ending? Honestly, it might. Been a while. It has been a while. Now we've seen each other at events. I don't look like I haven't seen my cousin in 10 years. We've seen him at Christmas, holidays, etc., etc. Just she sent me a freaking app invite where I'm like, nah, I'm good. That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I was 3 to 4 years old then. Jesus, dude, grow up. You know what I mean, 30 was 11 years ago. Shit, you're right. I did the math backwards. You're right. I was thinking like, yeah, we're +1, so it was -1. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, there you have it. 11 years ago, last time I messaged my cousin on Facebook. Turn around and leave.
Oh. Do you think there's something else out there? All right. Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and slay the princess. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Lies. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
Screw it, let's do some side quests.
I suppose
3 or
you
4
just
years old. I'm old,
quietly
Danny.
continue down the path away
You
from
know,
the
I was
cabin.
like you. You're like 97 or something, right?
That's strange. It looks like this path
23. I was 23. I would have
also
been
leads to the
18.
cabin.
I just
How
graduated high school.
convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all. Oh, how quaint. He really wants us to go in there.
I don't want to go in there.
Doesn't he?
I remember one of the girls who used to pick on me in high school, who has never talked to me since graduation, sent me info for a meetup. No, hell no. There's like so few people in my graduating class, if they messaged me, that I wouldn't be like, either it's a pyramid scheme or they're just like, oh, it's a mega prank in 2024. Yeah, nah, fuck them. Nah, I'm good. No thanks. If you want my attention, write me a physical letter and we'll talk. Send it to my P.O. box, bitch. Okay. I'm going to the cabin, turn around again and leave again. Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time.
Yes.
aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Good. That's the plan.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy. What's going on? Where are we? I don't know, but it feels like home.
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. An undulating pulse, louder as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities found your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Jesus Christ. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This is a nightmare. Wake up. Embrace your thoughts constricting you. What the shit? 13 a few months? Damn, man. God. Damn. Your kid gonna be taking on the world, dog. Let me know when he's rich, so that way he gives you a bunch of money, you can give me some. That'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna embrace it. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It's the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. You must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I'm your only salvation. Oh, we reset. Alright, return to the destined path or face the consequences. What the fuck?
You're on a path in the woods.
The real slay the... Okay, you know it when you see it. Shit.
And
I
at
got
the
2
end
trophies.
of that path is a cabin.
I'm waiting on it. Hey, yeah.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
This girl
You're
having
here
enough
to
points.
slay
What the
her.
fuck? Okay.
If you don't,
No, you can skip previous scene dialogue by hitting R1. Okay, cool. If you consider that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up. No, what did we pick? Killing a princess seems bad. Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. And we said that maybe I'm okay with the world ending. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
you make
Nay nor ah.
Neener. Ah! Got it. Alright, so if we enter the basement without taking the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Don't be a
Fucking
stranger.
ass, I needed that.
It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Sometimes the dialogue goes like right away and other times it doesn't.
You walk
So I go to
down the
click and then all of a
stairs
sudden
and
it'll
lock
snap
eyes
and then I'll
with the
pick something. I don't even know what I
princess.
picked.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot wrong with you here.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I
Hi.
did. You
Do you
coward.
think you can get me out of these
You make me
chains?
sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
Hypnotic, I hope your knees go bad and they give out on you. Jesus Christ. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do. Examine the change. Let me do that. We're gonna let her out.
Only making this more difficult.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
They
You're
already
making a
felt that.
huge mistake.
Felt that.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Could be.
Doubtful.
I clicked out and immediately
Whoever
got
locked the
scared.
princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
Very different demeanor than the first
You
time.
attempt
So I'm
to
like,
make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
oh shit.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I'm waiting for the turn where she's just like, huh, yeah, okay, gotcha, moron, and then stabs me, you know?
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
We're gonna have to suffocate her now.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Right, she's too big, I don't trust her. Honestly, but they're pretty eyes. Look
You
at
make
them.
your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Okay.
She barely hesitates before raising her hand to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing.
Ew!
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I kind of want to save her. I think I want to save her. She got them big anime eyes, dog. Eyes. Save her? She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me if I save her. We all know that, right? She's gonna kill me. She's gonna like bite my neck or something. But like, I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding
Yeah,
her
but fuck
to this
it.
place.
Because the way she tore her own flesh, like, holy shit. Yeah, no, I was gross. It was instant, too. Like, there wasn't like a little, she's like, oh, well. Like, she was on it.
You cut into her flesh.
And she's taking it like a champ.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Burb's just sitting there maniacally rubbing his hands like,
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
okay. I mean, it's like I have another option.
No, we won't
Gross
have any
indeed.
of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess
Why'd that give me
approaches
the ick so
bottom
hard?
stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No. Oh, I
Wait,
love her hair.
This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh, God. Your mother. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist?
The blade. move
This is
the
cool.
blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Not the
I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is,
Oh,
does
doesn't feel
it?
pain. It would seem
Stab
like
wound
it,
is still a
based on
stab
the
wound,
bite.
and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. So we're chilling.
You're on a path.
So I guess chapters
in the woods,
progress when we die.
and at the end of that path is a cabin.
So I
And in
want
the
to keep
basement
dying.
of that cabin is a
Maybe.
princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Has this already happened? Okay, no, but I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question,
Yeah, I guess if you're not
here to
careful,
slay
you
the
can break
princess.
every single
I
thing. Yeah.
literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Okay, so maybe because last
so
time the
all
code
of
was
the
like, just
cards
do it,
are
just go
on
do
the
what he
table.
says. We didn't do that.
Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
So maybe we need to go in with the intention of flirting with her, right? Because now we have the smitten. Because I didn't listen to the cold, and maybe I fucked something up by doing that. Maybe I messed up an ending, you know? Gets her a bard. Honestly, Flux, my boy, he is the bard. All right, let's run it.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
A peck on the bibbis.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Just gonna tell the truth, and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? All right, we want to play it cool, so let's do it. Let's move in as is.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. don't believe a word she says.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Facts.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions
Yo,
are strong and all,
Aries,
but
long time no
not
see, brother.
everyone
What's
needs to hear
poppin'?
them. Some things are better kept quiet.
I can't take this accent
Don't
seriously.
pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
But of course, I want to bang the princess. She's my girlfriend. I love her ever so much. From her beautiful anime eyes to the
interior of the cabin
to that
is
BBL
clean and
she's rocking.
elegant.
Different
its
door.
stone walls draped in fine threaded
Different door.
tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Howdy dooders, what's poppin', dog? How you been? What you been up to these days? Alright, sorry, let me see. So if we didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall, it's true. Approach the mirror, take the blade, enter the basement. Should I still take the blade?
Hey, narrator, fuck you.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that, Kevin? That's aggressive. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna look at the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Okay. So the mirror turned into like a flag. I'm gonna take the blade.
You
But
take
I
the
don't
blade
plan
from
to
the
stab her.
table.
Been too long, life's
It would be
crazy, bro.
difficult
Dog,
to
I
slay
can
the
imagine.
princess
I
and
can
save the
imagine.
world
Glad you can make it,
with a
dude.
weapon.
You got anything
I
fun,
suppose
exciting going on
to
this
play
upcoming
the
week?
role of dashing
What mirror?
knight, we need an equally
mirror?
dashing sword. That way she'll know we
got
can
anything going on
defend
this
her
weekend,
from
Dog
her
Aries?
enemies.
Hopefully
Dog
it doesn't
Aries?
put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us again. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
We're macking the princess, guys. We're macking the princess. Enter the basement. Oh, here. I was like, my cursor was like over the side. Now I started working more work. Oh, man, dude. What if you just
The
didn't?
door to the basement creaks open.
Tell me you got ligma.
revealing
You need a
an
break.
intricate
You need a break.
stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow
That's what I'm
even
saying.
more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells
Oh, we gotta see.
already.
Guys, are we gonna get married or are we gonna
Velma's
get stabbed?
on her, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just
doesn't get better.
remember
Yeah.
that her charms
Still
are
the same
all
place I
part of
was
the
when I first came to
manipulation.
the streams. Yeah, I don't quite remember. It's been so
You
many
walk
like
down
in
the
betweens. I
stairs and
can't
lock
remember
eyes with the princess.
where you were working
There's
for
a
the longest
heavy
time.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
She has a window in this one
My
at least.
love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Head chef at the deli.
It's you,
Right. Okay.
My
okay.
dashing hero. I was so worried
Damn.
you wouldn't come back.
Sounds like a lot of work, homie.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Unstained by
And you've
cruelty.
died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but...
Internet
what's
died, I don't
done
know.
is done. What matters
Go-
is you
go
have a
use
chance
the
to do it
defibrillator.
right this time.
Bring it back. Alright.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
Oh.
Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Okay. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I really don't care. I didn't really care for that last time. What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. So, I'm assuming any of these is going to result in like a, what are you talking about? This is the first time we've ever met, hero. You know what I mean? Rescue the princess, slay the princess. You killed me last time, it hurt.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces
doesn't
seizing
ever.
our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Do I have to cut you out again? I really doesn't care to. Let me see. Dude, I just risked the adult upgrade. Only reason I'm staying was because it was fun bossing people twice my age around as a kid. It was great. Listen, if you start looking for something else, maybe, and then, like, you know, obviously don't make the move until you have something locked in, but it might be worth the time to try, you know? Or she could have, and hear me out, tossed out the blade. Yeah, but I don't think she had the window last time. Last time it was just the empty room. There was no she could have gone with it, you know what I mean? So, like, she kind of had an excuse.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Hey, yo,
Why
what?
are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
What? Before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Let's go crazy, bro. Stay away. I don't want the world to end. I have no feeling one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. Not
Yeah,
so
because
sure.
it came across as misogynistic because you're like, girl crazy. So, I'm sorry what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. Let's try that
If another
one.
version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
I see, yeah. You gotta be careful.
That's okay.
Careful you're not
You were
being,
just
you know,
doing your
toxic
best,
and not.
and
Yeah,
that's
just keep it
all
safe.
that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you
We're gonna
think
try and
she
rescue
has
her.
someone like him telling her what to do?
Oh.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I don't believe that.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
How does she know? I don't know.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it.
Okay.
You're going to
Get to
regret
experience
this.
premium English either. What is he saying?
What do we do now?
Smash. What do we want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Something isn't right here. I'm sorry. If you want to leave, then let's
That
leave.
sounds perfect.
She's just like an AI
As the
dog.
princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs.
The pencil
hand
animations
in
are so
hand.
pretty. I love them.
Ugh.
Look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see.
Die.
Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
What?
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. You do it together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
True love knows no
love was
bounds.
insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
So all we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Stop with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. Just ignore them. So just ignore them sounds like we leave. No, what does that mean? Because this one's leaving. This one's staying here with her. We're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin.
And nothingness?
And then you
No.
step outside.
Oh, this is really pretty. I like this art.
Our happy ending at last.
Pretty.
We did it. What should we do now?
Did you guys hear
Where did
that?
everything go?
Oh no.
Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh. Oh no. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away and left something else in her place.
She's gone.
Hi.
Where did she go?
Thanks.
Should we try and find her?
Alright guys, give me like 30 seconds. I'll be RB if I have the scene. Don't pee yourselves. That'd be kind of gross, okay? Alright, be right back. Ow! Pretty good? Oh! Nobody gets a PlayStation release at some point, because I'd love to get a platinum in this. The only part of the alphabet that is acceptable is U R A Q T. I see. gonna make me blush. Fate, you better stop fucking flirting with me, okay? I have a sensitive heart, and if you break it, I'll never stream again. You understand? Don't fuck around with me. I thought he said James Corden. Wait.
There's so much going on here. I've had 4 staff update meetings already.
Shh. 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 Don't tell the janitor. Don't tell the janitor. Don't tell the janitor, okay? Keep it to yourselves. Don't tell anyone. Who's that good-looking guy? Imagine being a stupid fucking bird and I just beat the living shit. Other day. Ew. Gross. Gross. I got bread. I'm just kidding. I got a bunch of food. Some fries, some chimkin, and some mac and cheese. Look at this. Okay. Where were we? She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Don't tell the janitor. Don't tell the janitor. All right. I don't know where she went. I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while?
Nah.
That can't hurt.
We're going to the mirror, brother.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
I can't believe she was taken away from us.
The nerve. He is. Does that mean the world ended?
A villain vanquished.
I'm begging you.
To the
don't
mirror.
Do this.
I'm doing it, brother. I'm doing it. You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silent as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what is in it. It's you. The body. You're alone in a place that's empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It's the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You're that thing I met in the space outside the cabin, aren't you? I thought that was a dream. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there! Do you know the narrator? Are you one sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? That was a response, by the way. Do you know about the worlds but beyond this place? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay. Were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles.
Yeah.
Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Depending on the context of the question, yeah. What do you think I meant in the space outside the woods?
Vague recollection.
Quite the response indeed, right?
Empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Damn. This part's creepy, but I really like it. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you how it trapped me here?
I have only just
Feels like we're
now
talking to
stirred
GLaDOS.
to
Oh, kinda.
consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception.
Excuse you.
She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Are you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not
Had delicious
lived.
buffalo chicken and like, oh,
I
dude,
am
that
not
sounds
afraid to die.
bussin', dude. That sounds delicioso. We have a place down here I usually get chicken tenders at, but now I have full ass chicken breast, which isn't bad. I like chicken breast. Problem is, not a good stream food. Chicken breast, not a good stream food, you know. I can't sit here and pick at this, you know, so it's a bit of a struggle bus, but you know, we get along. How much do I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Okay.
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Chicken. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're doing to me? Or you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Being semantic, what are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever. Oh shit. See, that sounds like a bad one. It sounds like it's gonna reset us. I don't know if it's gonna be the right answer. I feel like I should pick Make Me Forget. What do you guys think? I'm not sure about this one. Because last time when we killed the princess, whatever, we've only progressed when we've died. Or we've passed on or whatever, right? So I feel like what I want to do is go back to Make Me Forget, so I run it again. So I keep going, to chapter 3. I think Wait Forever will give me another ending. Then I guess realistically I just have to run through this again and fast forward and do the same shit as we just did, but... Shit. Yeah, Wait Forever does sound like the first ending. So, like, I just don't know if it's going to give us the same ending. You know, it's the same Wait Forever. Because now we're in this crazy whatever this is. You know what I mean? Like, we're on different levels here. Also, I'm taking screenshots because I need to get better at posting some when I do my platinum things. If I get the platinum for this, I don't know what it looks like, but I guess make me forget. I guess that might be the move. Let's try it.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
We'll try.
You won't.
Oh, shit. Everything goes dark and you die. No, Rebecca, check your what? Okay. We're gonna get a trophy. Bring the damsel to her. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
And what are we talking about? So if we just continue the cabin, proceed, take the blade, enter the basement, shake it on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
She's a very
with the
different princess.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Right. Just drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment,
See,
you
very
step
different
forward
eyes.
to speak with
Very
the
different
princess
eyes right now.
face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Excuse you. Sorry, team. I got them burpees. It's pretty awkward. A relationship. What are you coming on to me? Yeah.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing
different
you
demeanor.
don't
Big
have the
different
key
demeanor.
then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Maybe you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
Because you're bad. I swear if she wolfs out again. What do I do if I let you out of here?
princess hesitates before responding.
Okay.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That
Right.
doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
True this, true this.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics.
Sorry, I'm burping. I
No
don't know
matter
what's up.
how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Want you to be down here?
Too long.
Give me numbers! All right, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Slaying the princess starts us over, right? Like, we won't benefit from doing that, right? Getting you out of here. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Keep her locked away. Nah, give me a name. Screw honorifics. I'm getting you out of here, I think, is what I'm gonna take. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
I'm sure it's not. A past life tells me otherwise.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay. If there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around. Let's go with the first one.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Okay.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the... Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Be sure the bottom's okay.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
I don't know if the skips do it as much as I think
you
it
won't
is.
like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment,
We've
you
done this one
cut
already.
into her flesh.
Yeah.
She didn't so much as utter free from her
She
bile
didn't
as
bite
she
this
so
one.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape. Watch me.
Alright, let me slay the princess again. I'm gonna see if this takes us back to the same cycle we end up at the beginning. Then we know we want to dodge slaying the princess anytime it comes up, right?
You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. Okay. There's no going back now. Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely so much as flinches.
Uh-oh.
Turning around to stare at you incredulously.
Oh no, we're fucked.
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one. But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice. You drop the blade, pathetically. She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker. There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
Oh.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, shit. Okay, but okay, so take us to chapter 2. So it sounds like we just want to die. Ending number, get this shit beat out of you. Facts, though.
You're here to...
all right, so progress to the cabin, proceed to the cabin. So, do we have no extra character here? I was kind of fast forwarding, so I don't know.
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself.
Papa Tub, how we doing?
I cannot stress
a woman that was trapped in a basement, no less, dog.
That would be for everyone.
She throttled us.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. So please, try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving them. If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
So I guess, do we want to just listen to the third voice every time? Is that...
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do that. Why do we feel so? We don't feel small. We are small.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Should we approach the mirror again? I'm gonna.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left. You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
So enter the basement again. This is weird. This is spooky.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying
yeah, I'm not sure what the mirror's
doing her
about.
a
I feel like there's going to be a point where we actually see ourselves. Like we're going to say, like, oh, this is what I look like. But it's definitely got to be part of one of the endings, or like the progress with the princess, right? Like, I'm not entirely sure how it's going to transpire.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Wait, chat. Wait. She sounds really hot right now. Hold on. Save. I have not saved the game yet. I should do that. I'm gonna make a second one too. I got 2 saves. Hold on. All right, what we got here?
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess,
What in the canny, huh?
What in the CGDanny, huh? Alright, continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Mommy?
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
What the fuck?
Drop it.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that. And yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry.
Same, Kevin. No, same. Facts. Woo.
Kneel.
Yes, ma'am.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
All right, okay, so I figured out why Burb likes this game so much. I get it. And for someone who keeps saying, like, they're a boy kisser, after seeing this, I don't believe it for a second. I think I just figured out that Burb's straight. And this is all the evidence I need.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
So, this is an obvious thing, but just in case no one's pointed out and that everyone knows I've noticed it. So her left hand is always the free one. That chain is always broken before we get here. I don't know if that's going to translate into something we need to have observed later. Like, maybe there's some point where we have to repair, like, the left side of something, which would then, like, bring us in here with her entirely trapped as we go in. or if like somehow we have to invert the thing where like she's dominant left and like we need to have her right hand exposed or something to the effect. You know what I mean? Just something I'm trying to note. She's looking pretty. How do I put this mildly? Dominating. Anyone probably feel something? Yeah, I'm feeling something.
It's time for me to seize my destiny.
Also, I'm gonna try
and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Sorry that we're over halfway through the
game,
stream
doesn't
and I don't realize how much that I've been blocking.
It does. But why did she say the last time we met? That's not right. That can't be right. She's right. We've been here before. And we've died here before. Pitifully. We might as well do what she asks of us and help her. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it? He's being melodramatic, but the point stands. What are we even supposed to do to stop her?
It's Lady Dimitrescu all over again? Yeah.
That's not good.
There's a new goth mommy in the newest My Hero movie. She's fine as hell. Very Lady D energy. I was just about to say that. Big brains, big brains.
Okay.
Bro, she's not
First things
Thanos.
first, we're going to have to stop
She's
those
inevitable.
pessimistic thoughts someplace
I think
far,
she could take
far away
Thanos.
and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Okay. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's
I can, easily, but that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Why would you do that in the middle of an important dialogue? This is why I hate you people sometimes.
The song of you being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
Not all the Z's.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I have questions to you before I decide to do anything.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Woof woof. Alright, just because you're supposed to... Hold on, I'm gonna do that one. I'm not gonna help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. I'm yours to command. Oh, fuck. Yo, chat, do I give in? Yo, chat, do I just... Am I that down bad? Is that what I do now? I think I'm about to just do it. Please no. Mommy, take me on. Two very different responses in chat. Absolutely the only choice, Danny. Fuck. Oh wait, hold on. Let's do this. Let's save. Overwrite. All right, so we save that one. So here's what we'll do. We'll save that, right? And then we'll do... Let's do it. I pledge myself to you.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
I mean, yeah, but
All you
I've
need
been
to do
overruled.
now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Wait, why is this one hotter?
No, you can't just
It's
give
the
in to her.
thighs, it's the
Not when the
thighs,
stakes
fuck.
are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from
The
me.
narrator.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
She's gonna
Is
rip
she
it out.
talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
That and the
No,
dress
no,
was
no.
figure more.
What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah,
I'm
you're right
just-
though.
I don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Whoa.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
I'm a little flabbergasted, y'all. Let's go 20 feet tall and bad. Of course, I'm gonna get taken. Someone gets it. Good evening. Yo, Sonny! What's poppin', homie? How we doing tonight, dude? Good to see ya. Narrator? Never heard of her. Oh, shit. Hold on. And what if I don't believe what happens then? I have to. It's over. I'm sorry. Break your chains. Real quick. I'm gonna save that for later. Alright, I'm gonna break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
I'm feeling a lot of ways right now. I'm feeling a lot of ways about all that. Yeah, okay. Good, you doing good, Sonny? We're currently trying to slay a princess, but save a princess, and now she's some kind of dommy mommy that just really just put us in our place right now. And honestly, I accept it. Might buy and play this game myself. Dude, it's actually really cool. I'm digging it a lot. Like, so many people have loved it. It came out last year. And it just came out today on, like, everything. It's on Steam, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox now. So, you can play it everywhere. They really drew it like that. Danny, you picked the best choice? I think I did. Honestly, I think I got the good ending. What happens now? I feel like I shouldn't even question anymore. I should just do it. How much is it? Phenomenal question. I received a free key, so I have to double check. Slay the Princess. On Steam, it is currently, if it'll launch, it's typically $17.99. Right now on Steam, it's $14. So I'm gonna assume 17 across the board and everything else. Someone have to check the other platforms for me, but I feel like I shouldn't question things anymore. I'm just gonna take her hand. No, wait! No! I was so close. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror.
But I say we're doing good. You
Why is
staying
it
busy
here?
these days?
Why now?
So kicking ass, being #1 working person out there. Okay, sorry, we're good. Just a confusing email. This is the mirror again. Where is it here? Why is it here? Why now? Okay. So of course you're scared. This is the end for her, but it's not the end for me. I'm gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before. You always get scared. Approach the mirror. All right.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. This is what we all deserve, isn't it?
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They've gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
You stick the money
Whenever you are
screenshot?
ready,
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Of course it did. Of course it did. Yeah, some kind of fooligan? Of course it did. Is narrator gone too? So the narrator seems to always leave whenever the princess is set free. So as like the hands come out and take her away, the narrator like dies with that. So I'm not sure what that means narratively, like what the narrator is or like what happens to the narrator. But yeah, every time we have a moment like this with the princess, the narrator's gone. So not entirely sure yet. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same thing I've done before? You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than... Did I just read? Wait, the same thing. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you. But the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. Let's do that one.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Okay.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Something happens to the narrator every time. First time he left on his own, this time he was overtaken. Yeah, and then so it was the second time, I guess the first time that we let the princess free, I think he just dipped. And I don't think we mentioned it, or maybe the cold mentioned it. The second time was the smitten. We're like, oh, where'd he go? And he's just like, oh, I didn't even notice. And this time, yeah, he was just like stuffed in a bag and taking like control. He was a freaking puppet dog. Everything you say feels like, Roto, can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me.
We went to get a drink. He didn't want to see the world. That's right. That was the first one.
If
Or
you
the
do
second
not
one,
like
or the
my
other.
answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Damn.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say.
She really just said, take it or fuck off, dog. You're the same being as you were before. How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What's it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
This shit's cool. This could be a dope ass movie. Can you imagine how cool it would be if you do like the right cinematography? I want like a black and white, really sketchy visual effects live action movie. It'd be really cool. Where we went from being happy and nothingness to this. Happy but not really. When did end up restarting? We did end up restarting by ourselves. Yeah. When is this all done? You know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
I'm a bigger fan without all the fingers on her face, but honestly, yeah, I get it.
But in this moment,
the princess would have said if she had gone to the cabin.
Myself and to know you.
I mean, I guess it depends. It seems like it keeps changing now, so it looks like we're at different events. So I don't know if any trip to the cabin's gonna be the same here on out. I'm not entirely sure yet. Since the beginning, because we had like a very like aggressive one, then we had the sweetheart one, we had a further sweetheart one, then we had another aggressive one, then we had Dommy Mommy. So I'm not sure. You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna have to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
When I go back, as if an invisible wall closes around me, why can I not do the same thing I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay, so that tells me every time I make a choice, I won't get the same one. So maybe I don't have to worry about recycling and doing the same thing. So it sounds like, yeah, you've done that, we're done with that. You've done it, I've done it, we're done. So it seems like even if I start picking some of the same options, I'll probably get new choices to change that. This last name happened to be Shigaraki. All the hands are telling. Honestly, doubtful. But if at the end she's just like, I'm a Shigaraki. I'm like, well, okay. Bet. So you've been kind to me to anyone else. Why? Let's go with why.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want to do? What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Do you have any preference on how you like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond.
Wow.
My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Okay. Everything goes dark and you die. So she has different voices like your character. We don't know. It sounds so far. It seemed like a no.
You're on a path in.
Because initially it seemed like the only time she acknowledged anyone other than us as the player is this time where she found the narrator, right? There was a piece of dialogue earlier where they're like, what if she has voices like us? Like, no, it's not possible. She's just a princess, which does imply that, yes, she probably does have voices just like us. In this case, it's the hands. The hands, like that ball of hands, is another entity that like uses the princess to speak to us, is what I'm picking up from that. So maybe. Okay, so proceed to the the cabin. Stick the knife. Enter the basement. Continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
There you are. You here to kill me or something? Stay and never move forward. I'm just here to talk. I haven't decided yet. Nuh-uh. I would even think that. Wait, doesn't it?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
Tighten your grip.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have,
maybe she does have the window. I
you'll
don't know
have
if it's
to
the
get
same
close
room you
enough to
started
use
with.
it.
She might have had the window through the knife earlier. I said she didn't.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Okay, so she has, in a sense, her own narrator possibly being the hands. I wonder. Bird, I don't know if you just saw. We had the Dami Mommy path. That was a route. Right there, Doug.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
You're sure she's not armed? I'm sorry. Can we just talk? All right, fucking do it.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can...
Oh. You start to us around. Oh, I can't give up. It's like there, but it's like not an option. Flee and lock her in the basement. Finish the job. You did this, the Dami Mommy path.
Both gasping for breath,
Gonna ship it out again.
Exhausted.
Hold on.
You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
I feel like there's something we don't really know about the hero yet. Like, because really it's the narrator and the hero seem to be like our conscience right now. We have the good devil, or the angel, the devil type deal. But like, the hero is kind of like under the radar. Not quiet all the time, but very just like, very like, thanks for the sub, you know what I'm saying?
I'm back. KK had to put little man to bed.
Yeah, absolutely, dog. 100%. Yo, sleep tight, little man. I feel that. Here we go again. This should be Lavas again. Is it just the hero? No, right now it's the hero and the narrator. But yeah, we don't have a third right now. I don't think we don't have. So we had the smitten, we had the broken, we had the cold. Did we have another one, guys? I think that's the only three we had. I think so.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
For separate from the player, like the cold spinner broken. Yeah, yeah. Kinda.
The two of you fall.
But different, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Dun dun. Chapter 2. The Adversary. I've not paid attention. Are we getting a different title for every
You're
chapter
on a
2?
path in
Has
the
this been
woods,
changing?
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
It's a terrible deja vu. I'm wondering if I should go through all these different dialogues, but I haven't. So let's proceed to the cabin. Okay, we are. Yeah, okay.
Warning.
I kind of
Before you
thought
go
so,
any
but
further.
I couldn't have been like, oh yeah, we did have chapter 2, the blank. Like I haven't. The broken chapter title was The Tower. No, maybe I don't remember any of them. So that's why I was like, I don't remember. I looked different, but I couldn't be like, oh, but it was called this. So I don't know.
She will lie. She will cheat.
Lying and
The
cheating
Stubborn, it's a new
doesn't
one.
sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Pristine. Let's just get on with it already.
Okay.
The cabin is tighter
Okay,
than its
another new
exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
So hold
The
on.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Now, of course, we realize he didn't mention the mirror again.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I'm wondering if I have to do something else. Because that's the third time we've done this. And like in my head, I was like, just keep fucking with the mirror. Eventually something will happen. But there might be another path that'll let us use the mirror differently. Or maybe I don't want to mess with the mirror. So later when we do talk to the mirror, after whatever happens with the princess, we see something different there. That might have to be the
You
move.
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin.
I'm sure friends on YouTube can
I
tell
hope
us
you
in the
know how
VOD's comments.
ridiculous you
Exactly.
look.
Yeah, the VOD will go up for sure. I put up all the Next Fest ones the other night. The Hunger Games one is exported, but I have to finish the thumbnail and then put all the description and stuff. And then I have a bunch that are uploaded, but I don't have thumbnails. So I need it. But I changed the format of the thumbnails if you guys hadn't noticed, and it's going to be a lot easier than me having to take a picture, crop myself out. I just kind of take a selfie, slap it in, and it's like overlaid by the actual art. So it's a very different and more simple thumbnail, so I should be able to stay on top of it. I like a timeline web or something showing me which ones I missed. Ooh, that'd be cool. That feels like something I could get at the end, but also like, I don't know. I feel like someone on the internet's got to have that, right? Someone should have already developed that kind of thing.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Okay, so the Stubborn wants to fight. I don't know what kind of monstrosity is beyond that door. Because if it's a bigger Dommy Mommy, I don't know if we're fighting. But what if I leave the blade? Should I leave the blade? Because like in my history of games, I would know that there's a path with the blade, without the blade, with each different room. But it seems like based on what you told us, like, hey, that pass you were in doesn't matter. We've been there, done that. We're not messing with that again. So I almost like don't know if it matters at that point. I feel like I should take the blade just to have it as an option, but also like maybe not taking a blade gives another option, you know? I don't know. Is the princess fin to be like Junker Queen in this time? Honestly, that'd be lit. You can never go wrong, so that's true. Yeah, I'll take the blade.
You take
the blade, go play Uno.
from the
Oh
altar.
shit. Oh shit.
It would be difficult
no.
to slay the
I
princess.
listened to the
that saves
13-year-old
world.
before the grown-ass adult. I'm so sorry. We could play Uno with a knife. Yeah, I'd love to get the platinum in this. I don't know how long it's going to be or what, like, realistically that it looks like. But
Its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend.
this is the new one,
The
yeah.
air
We haven't seen
seeping
this
from
one.
below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the
Can you
stairs.
plan that involves a knife?
Is
Some kinky
that
shit?
another challenger?
Uh-oh.
Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Oh no, she's gonna fuck us up. She's gonna be in some like battle bikini ready to snap our neck, dude.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
This might be the Junker Queen.
Good.
I saw
Sounds
Blocked
like
did
my
update
kind of
again.
Princess.
So it got, I don't know if it had any other stuff. I know it added the like Jimbo's Friend Pack #2. So now there's cards of Stardew Valley, Cyberpunk, Binding of Isaac, and Slay the Spire. They added to Balatro. And I was just playing last night with the other 4. So I'm like, damn, I got updated again for all the new skins. That's cool. And then I made a comment on Blue Sky, also follow me on Blue Sky, where I was like, yo, when do we get the Friends of Danny pack? And I was like, Shovel Knight, Cuphead, Moonlighter, and Owlboy as like a skin pack. So listen, if it happens, you're welcome. It doesn't matter what chapter you're on, everything still changes. Yeah, that's what it seems to be the case.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm,
I'm just wondering, do we get to
just make
chapter
sure you
3?
don't let your bloodlust get to your head.
Yeah, Stubborn does get it.
You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
What's the difference?
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
She a tiefling?
A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. It looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Damn, wait. She might be hotter. The Rogue Prince of Persia got an update too. I'm not sure how I feel about the changes made. Oh yeah, what would they change? I forget. I forget. I know I got into like the early access build up or the like preview build. I forget if I got an actual key to play the game. I don't think I have it. I'd have to double check.
Goddamn RIP me in half, dear Jesus, please.
Not RIP me in half.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Okay. You look different, so you do remember me. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how you're both still alive. I haven't decided what I'm doing here yet, slay the princess. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Let's do... You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Oh, thank you.
All right, fine. If you're not going to address it, I will.
Narrator, shut up.
What? You've already met the princess has already met you, and the two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about all that without me noticing? Maybe. You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward.
Y'all,
Enough is enough. I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously.
The Rip Battle Skirt be doing something to me, though. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy.
You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you okay?
Again, left hand free.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line.
Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Honestly, dog, I don't know that you don't. You keep coming back. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depth of my apathy.
You're joking, right? I'm just
being heated. Just getting heated.
Yeah, you
understandably so.
We can't win unless you take this seriously.
So you do remember me. I'm actually here to free you. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
I'm saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Very Karlak, honestly. I guess Karlak's not as aggressive in the team, like, oh, let's, you know, like, but like, she'd be like that sometimes. Ayo, pause real quick. Done. Haven't decided what I'm doing yet.
And why not? You decided what to do with me quickly enough last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again? Maybe you're worried I'll put you down for good this time.
Please.
If you want to talk, I guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer first.
She's gonna grab us. She's gonna grab us. She's gonna grab us. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Turn around and leave us. Ah, fuck. I don't want to leave. Do I attack? I'm here to free you.
Free her? You aren't.
Walk closer,
Don't know
Danny.
why I'm even
Yeah, I think that's what I have to do.
You know the stakes of the situation.
I'm trying to exhaust all dialogue, you
This
know?
is I want to be free.
Alright, damn. You don't want to be free? Are you serious? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh, and I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists. Is that really too much to ask?
Yeah, especially that last part.
I don't think I'm into knife play. I don't think I'm into knife play. That's it.
Don't be such a coward. I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it. Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life. We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
So they ignored that she wants to snap, crackle, and pop you like a Rice Krispie? No. Alright, oh, hold on. Attempt to free the princess. Turn around. So, I don't want to leave. Right now. Oh, step closer. Hold on. Here we go.
Blade held tight in your hand, you take a cautious
Wait, that
step
jawline, what
towards the
happened there?
princess. You stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you. She's a lot bigger than I thought she was. Why do you sound so scared? We can take her.
Well, what do you want? Because every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
What do you want us to kill each other? Can't we just, I don't know, spar a little? Maybe there's a compromise where we can all get what we want. Nobody has to die and the world doesn't end. If all you want to do is fight me, does that mean you won't end the world? So you're just fine, locked away in here? You really don't want to be free? What happens after you died? You have to figure out why we're here. You're put down here for a reason. I was sent to kill you for a reason. Don't you care what that reason is? Start from the top.
Why wouldn't I want that? Why don't you want that? It felt good last time. It felt right. And it makes sense. Sparring? That's just play fighting. It isn't real. What's real is when my flesh splits open. What's real is when you keep getting up until your legs can't hold you. What's real are the things we do to each other when the only options left are winning and dying.
Okay.
That is the only thing I'm interested in.
Okay. If all you want to do is fight me, does that mean you won't end the world?
The world? If there's a world, I haven't seen it. There's you, and there's me, and there's the ground beneath our feet. Why would I care about ending something I've never seen?
You just fine locked away here?
Here you go again, talking about my freedom.
The princess glances down at her chains.
If you're talking about these, they're nothing.
She steps forward, her bindings creaking under the pressure of her strength.
I'm fucked.
And then they snap. It was only a matter of time, but she's loose.
Dear Lord. What do we do? You took the blade. How about you use it?
Money shot?
Probably wasn't this one. It's probably one of the other ones. But hey, listen. This is what I'm focusing on. I really want Windblown just so much out today. Yeah, no, I felt that. I had the preview build that I got early, and I think if I recall, that should have been upgraded to the full version, the early access build today. I have not played it because I'm trying to get through Spiritfarer before I start playing anything else too hard. But yeah, dude. Windblown's pretty fucking great. Would recommend it. There's a lot out today. You're not wrong. And there's still a lot coming out the rest of the year. I want to use November as like my catch-up because I still haven't played Bow Path of Teal Lotus. I still haven't played Caravan Sandwich. I still haven't played Crypt Master. Those are probably the three I want to prioritize for Game of the Year conversations. But damn, dude. Damn. It's just tough.
Exactly.
So
we
many
do
games.
exactly what I've been telling you to do since the second we got here. We fight her, we kill her, we win.
What? Did you think you were safe standing right outside my grasp? The only reason I haven't drawn blood is because I want to make sure that your heart is in it. I don't like fighting someone with a weak spirit. But go ahead. Keep trying my patience.
Okay. What happened after you died?
I woke up.
I just got Fear the
Didn't
Spotlight.
you?
I don't want to play. Well, I'm not familiar with that one. Fear the Spotlight. Oh, no, I do remember this one. I forgot about this one. Fuck out of here. This one looks cool. Sorry, man. I got distracted talking about games. I wasn't ignoring you.
You don't either. I know. You already told me. I like it. It's so cramped. Like the only way out of here is through each other.
Okay. You just walk single file out of here?
That's right. Not everything has to be so violent.
That's pathetic. I would never do that, and I hate that you even suggested it.
Does any of this bother you? Don't you care about what you are?
I care, okay? I guess I just care differently than you. When I saw you come back down here, I thought you would understand. I thought that we would want the same thing. But all you've done is ask me annoying little questions. It's like you don't even want to enjoy being alive.
I wish you could hear me right now. I want to enjoy being alive. I want to fight.
Okay. You're put down here for a reason. I was sent to kill for a reason.
I don't need to care, because I already know what I am. I've already found my purpose.
The princess flashes a sinister grin.
You.
Does she mean her purpose is killing us? No, she means fighting us. She means both of us getting stronger through sheer pain and will, the fear of death no longer able to hold us back. Just start stabbing her already. I'm sick of all this anticipation. We're ready. Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Narrator, we are in control fuck phase.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
God damn it.
She almost looks disappointed.
Can we get a non-violent version of the princess?
Disappointed in us.
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
Non-violent?
She's huge,
Why ruin
but
what's
that
already
probably means
perfect
she's
in it?
slower than us. Take it
Y'all
slow,
something else.
think it through.
Y'all something else. Y'all need to calm down.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Alright, so bait and opening and outmaneuver her, strike her to heart head on. Alright, bait and opening. Can you pick it? There we go.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every
Run for your life,
blow
fucking
you
man, we
launch around,
fighting.
she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last. This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
It's going well.
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Yes, mother.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your scalp.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3! Oh my god!
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there. Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive.
Hold on.
We died because you didn't have enough of it. So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive.
Yeah, do you think, Tub?
Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the
Looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call this woods. It's like her influence is poured out in the world.
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further. Things are always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed. Why wouldn't the woods change too? Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something
You're
else?
the chooser. The best we can do is advise. But we can help if you let us. These are just powerless thoughts and opinions. You don't need to let them drag you and the world to ruin.
What happens next? It seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see it through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
No last advice for us? No words of warning?
From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis.
Catharsis is all I'm thinking. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
So...
See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it!
Okay, so... But there's no way forward. There's a mirror at the end of the room. So take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar.
Had to step away for a bit.
To
What
slay
route
the
is this?
princess and save the world without
I don't
a
know
weapon.
when you stepped away. So demon form just said,
Good.
nice skull,
There's no overcoming her
and
without
killed
it.
us.
We need every
And
part
now I'm
of
not
us to
sure.
survive, and that steel
We're-
claw is as much a part of us as any.
We are on chapter 3 now. And I totally missed the chapter title again. I saw chapter 3. But we have the hunted with us, as well as the stubborn. Let me see what he says.
Maybe it'll go away again. For something to go away, it would have to be there to begin with.
And the narrator
Let me assure
can't
you,
see the
there's
mirror.
no mirror here.
So what does that mean?
The only thing at the end of the room is the door to the basement. No use arguing. Mirror or not, we need to be there. The why we pick doesn't matter.
I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. And worst comes to worst, we can smash it.
Oh no. My friend had her pepper spray test today, so that's fun.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating.
Since we after the
before
money
you
shot?
open
Okay,
it,
yeah. Then pretty
as
much
if
that's
you don't
it.
see it.
We just ended up fighting her and she kicked our ass.
You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's
5 years of bad
there.
luck?
It's
Yeah.
right in front of you.
I think it's 7 when you
This
break a mirror,
really
right?
is just like last time.
It smells of nothing yet.
Swipe the
You
mirror.
reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly
Why am I not surprised?
Okay.
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort.
God.
The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber
Please don't be
below.
scary.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
If you want to fight, then how about I come in... Hold on. How about you come and get one? I know you can get out of there on your own. Are you sure you still want to fight? Continue to the basement lane. Okay. Now you can get one.
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time. And there'll be nothing to her this time.
Remember when you broke a mirror too? You
need
said you
to
played too
show
much Rocket
ourselves
League.
First
We gotta
to make
fix
her
that, brother.
boil over.
Can't just keep fucking breaking shit.
Fine by me. You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her. You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling! Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run. I really don't like the sound of this. It's the only way we
Can't even speak about her. Sport leg versus mirror.
What are you
Winner's
waiting
sport leg.
for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Let's talk a bit. I'm not down here. Not down here. If you want me, you have to come get me. If you want a good fight, if you really want to see me at my best, you need somewhere with more space.
The princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you? You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run. Without hesitation, you turn around the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
Sorry, stuff's happening. What the holy fucking shit? What's happening? You know, demon mommy's chasing this down. Not too much.
As you're near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in a rapid pursuit.
Are we a bird guy? Can we fly?
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Good. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel. The cabin door finally in sight, at once within
Damn
your
girl,
grasp
she
and
fine as fuck.
infinitely
OMG, I
distant.
can't even speak BR. She about to make me snap in half.
Kevin,
What
relax.
is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird, where do you think you're going?
We're almost there.
She's gonna snag us, dog.
Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door. and roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Do it.
Oh, God.
Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Okay.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Charging me head on? Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left, now! As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike.
Strike.
Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned. We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we? You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you?
Gonna watch this while I play a relaxing game of home it works out. Yeah, I'll bet. I think if the embargo's up, I may have gotten a key for that. If the embargo's not up, I don't know what you're talking about. What I miss? Basically, we found her in the dungeon. She was like, fight me. We're like, no. She's like, no, I'm pissed. And then she chased us outside so we had room to fight. And right now we got the upper hand. I think that about covers it.
Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
Okay. Bargo said best. All right, cool, yeah. Then I got my key. I have not played the game yet. But you do not have the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. I was reading that.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Death. Real death.
Screw that. This can't be the end. It just can't.
Okay, approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze in your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. You're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The decay. You've withered. Hold on, let me see. 11%? Let me see something. So we do not earned. There's 51 trophies in this game. Holy crap! You find yourself in the lone quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Oh God. You're at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
So plan to kill you once we're done with?
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
Do you know what happens to the world we're to leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
This is trippy, dude. Have you figured out what you'll want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Or if these perspectives are merely isolated from the real world? I don't know. Because, like, this could end in one of those crazy things, right? Of, like, every one of these encounters is a different book. It's a different princess that's being saved. It could be as simple as just a multiversal, like, every timeline of how we, like, what happened to the princess, and here's how the hero came to stop her. It could be, depending on how these go, there's, if the princess kills us, she's like, cool, let's run it back, restart this timeline, and this, whatever information we're given is false or false to some degree. I don't know. And honestly, I could see us wrapping this up and not having that answer. This seems like a type of game that would do that. And it's kind of one of those interpretation type deals. I'm not sure. You still don't care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
So you don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Okay. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? You know when we near our destination, okay. All right, hold on, let me try something. So we've yet to attack. We've yet to attack the entity. I want to try it. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Destroy my body. You raise your will to the end of your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Okay, so we can't do either of those. Okay.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Every choice has another ending, and every other choice has an
You're on a path.
Has an every other
in the
ending,
woods,
it seems. Has
and
an
at the
ever
end of
other
that
ending, it
path
seems.
is a cabin.
I think I know what you're saying. I can't
And
see
in
what
the
the set
basement of
structure,
that
but
cabin
ironically, the
is a
hands look like a
princess.
crown on her head.
You're
Oh, I
here
wasn't paying
to slay
attention.
her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let me see something. I'm gonna save over this one again so we check off. I want to keep going, but I'm like, I should stop. I have a wedding to prepare for the weekend. I should stop. But can you check what if the mommy one if you don't go with it? Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so you did save. You can take a quick peek if you want or not. What, at the first one we just did? I picked all the options, I think. Or the like most recent one. I just saved over the most recent one. Because I did the kill her, kill ourselves, and then just move forward. So I think I made all the decisions we could have. Oh, you're right, talking about the crown. No, you're right about the crown. Yeah, no, I fucked that one up. I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. Yeah, sorry, Super. I was locked in. Not gonna help you in the world.
I see. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
What are you gonna make us do?
It's what she wants.
No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
That's all I can do. I can only pick up the blade. I can't do anything else.
And grasp the blade.
She's giving me no options.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad. Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway.
I can't. I have no other choices.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come
Just in case.
dragging out the long, painful seconds. but all silences are broken eventually.
To defy me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What?
What?
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
Oh no. I think we're gonna click end this, and it's gonna mean like we have still no strength. Just.
Oh, we'll end this all right. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her. No, you can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has to be done. The blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god. It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion.
The what?
But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there.
Uh-oh.
Is that a person?
She found the narrator again.
No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Mr. Green.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I
don't care what you are. You're mine.
You bring the blade to your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries, your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever. No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Super. I want to see.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
So then chapter 3. We have a chapter 3. So what it sounds like is there is progression per character, like per instance. So it sounds like I'm thinking like if I want to get the platinum, right? I'd have to like go start as one guy, die, chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how many chapters are per run. And then when I would kill her, that's a new princess. So we had intimidating prince. Well, we had first princess, then we had like nice princess, and then we died, so reset. Or she died, then reset. Then we had this princess, this god, whatever version you want to talk about. Then we had demon princess. So I'm assuming there's different like full version campaigns per princess. So I assume if we would kill, like now that we killed the other princess, the demon one, there's probably a route where if I let her kill me, would it keep going? Or if now that I've killed her, we're gonna get another type of princess in the main one. I want to see what this princess is. Contrarian, what is that? Oh shit, yeah, we have a contrarian. I haven't paid attention to that.
Excuse me? Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, what, 5 times already? I think this is 3. Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them. I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion.
Just know, we were supposed to stop at 9, and it is 9:07, so know that I kept playing for you guys, okay?
There is a massive difference between 3 and 5. Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract. Numbers like 5, Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5. You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her. Don't you get it? Might makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power. So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves,
For a second, it's time to sleep for us.
to her authority without question?
Where's the broken? The broken was that this timeline? Or was the broken on the demon timeline? Or was he there? Okay, never mind. So we got him. So we're on the broken route, and he just... Okay, cool.
I knew.
Yeah, there he is. I found him. I was testing you. He's right there.
You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us.
Oh, for the love of... Can you all please just get on with it?
Thank you.
You're not making this any easier for yourselves. Do we even have agency right now?
No.
We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody. Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants.
You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god.
I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now.
Okay. Into the cabin.
But a great and horrible change is already underway. The ground quakes beneath your feet, and you feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway, then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Any,
Oh no, how
words
big
of
is she?
warning?
Probably
You already
very.
know everything you need to know.
Probably very. Proceed in the cabin.
As you step forward, the cabin explodes. You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
God damn, wait a second.
You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
So, is this the one where I want to kill her? Hey, funny one, didn't you say something about a third option earlier?
What? Hello? What? Excuse me? Hell?
Hey, funny one, did you say something about a third option earlier? One that would make everyone unhappy. Take the blade, embrace your new goddess. Fuck. Save. I'm gonna save over this slot. Because if this is like the end, right? Maybe this is where I do want to kill her. Let me try it. Okay, tell you what, we're gonna go to 9:30. We're gonna 9:30, okay? Then I got a hard cut off. We're gonna embrace, reload, take the blade, see what.
All right. Spiting him, it is.
You don't know.
That's half the fun.
Fill the empty seat by my side. Join me for a new dawn.
This music fucks too.
You fool. You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Come to me.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm and comforting. This really is the end.
I guess they're quiet.
Is it the end?
The narrator?
We're
Narrator
still
faded
here.
away. The night sky unweaves into a textured nothingness. He does not respond.
Everything is gone but us and her. This is her power. This is where we're meant to be.
He's really gone. That's unexpected. But he would have said something by now if he were still here. Right? Yeah. Never knew when to shut up, that one. It's part of why I liked him so much. I can't believe all it took to make him disappear was saying no once. What happens now?
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
As it reaches forward into the textured nothingness and buries her fingers into its divine flesh, her touch is soft.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
30 extra minutes are free. Yeah, you know, I'll give it to you.
Nice.
I'll give it to you. But next time,
We're safe.
$40.
She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Grip tightens and somehow you feel it. The pain sits on the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you after another, before finally collapsing in on itself. You lose yourself in the darkness. Scream in unintelligible agony. You have to stop this. I can't take it. You're hurting me. Suffer in silence. Ugh. Unintelligible agony.
It will be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love that, wouldn't he?
Yeah. The textured nothing is ripped open, and with it, you're ripped open. Amid the sea of dissociative pain, you can feel everything that is pouring out into the ether, and you feel something else, too. Anger. A need to lash out and hurt that which hurts you.
Yes. Hurt her. Do something, anything, to make it stop.
No, if suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God?
It is so tempting to see what's on the other side of that great big nothing, but I think I'm gonna lose myself if this goes on for much longer. Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits?
Blasphemer. We have been given the gift of offering ourselves to a higher purpose, and you spit in its face.
Make her suffer with you, suffer in the darkness alone. Make her suffer with me. You're a wave of tendrils racing against themselves, and down the shape of an arm, you snap around. Believe as a massive burden is lifted from you, you're in one piece, you're in your body. Your eyes open before you is the massive form of the princess, arms bound by the textured nothing. Behind her, a hole in the world leading into something beyond, something beautiful.
I knew it! That old windbag was hiding all kinds of secrets from us. There's a whole world out there.
I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful. Doesn't the mere sight make all the misery worth it?
It's not all that.
What did you do to me? I was supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to be a god. I was all of those things. And now I'm not. All because of you.
She looks up with futile sorrow at something beautiful that sits beyond.
We could have had everything. If only you had given me a little more, we could have been free on the wings of my glory. Now we're stuck here. Forever.
I, for one, am perfectly happy to be stuck here forever. It's more than worth it if that's the price we paid for taking her down a peg.
The hole mends shut as it closes. The tendrils loose their grip, freeing the princess as they retreat.
It's gone. No. No, how do we get it back? Can we try again? We'll suffer so much better if we get to try again, I promise.
It's so cold here. If this wasn't enough, then what is?
So I'm wondering if is this the end of the goddess timeline, right? Bro, Contrarian's weird. He sure is. He just disagrees with the popular opinion. I know, but still.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again. Why?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Yeah, don't
Final,
look at it.
hold on.
I don't like that thing. I don't want to look at us.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Okay, so no trophy for that one. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, you're at the cabin. Is this a new one?
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
So this looks the same. This looks like what we did when we stopped her on the second one.
I know it was obvious before, but damn, she huge.
I think this one just wraps. Cause this is the same like visual entity that we took out already. Huh. Damn. So now
I await your return.
But if I do this, right? So we killed her. Let's try the one where we just die.
Spiting him, it is.
Suffer in silence. Suffer in the dark alone. It's gonna lose an important piece of yourself, the memories of the entire lifetime. Excuse me. Lids fade away into the space where your only recollection of them is that something used to be there. You die and are reborn and die and are reborn, shrinking and shrinking again and again until there is no you left to die or
You've
shrink.
done so well, little bird. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
Eyes open, are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore, but there's no other word to describe what they belong to.
Where are we?
Does it even matter? Here, there, it's all the same.
You're all starting to sound like me.
Your vision focuses, revealing what has been done. The world has opened up and beyond is something beautiful.
What is that? I think I want to be there.
It's where we're supposed to be.
Can we come back if we go there? I don't want to go there if it means we can't come back.
Princess steps forward, bringing you both to the edge of something beautiful. It's a dizzyingly? Something. Many of you cross the threshold. There's a roaring like underground thunder. She has stopped in place.
Were we supposed to stop? I don't think this is over.
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
You look down at the princess' feet, ride the shifting mound, the massive hands clambering over each other, crawling their way up her body. They start to pull.
No!
A mound becomes a sea, and the princess struggles to stay afloat to keep the two of you close to the hole in the world and the light of something beautiful beyond, but she is drowning. As the sea rises, she pulls you from her shoulder and holds you above the tide. You turn back to look at her.
We have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it ends. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't.
I think this is the end. I could feel every part of me freezing over.
That shit's so cool. Hands reach over, hands pulling at her face, dragging her down into the frigid depths. She's tired and life fades from her eyes.
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
Now she gets to know what it's like to become spaghetti. The princess summons the last of her strength, her face a shield of purpose and determination. In her final act, she hurls you towards the hole in the world, towards the something beautiful beyond.
Fly, little bird.
No. No. I don't want to be somewhere she isn't. It would always be dark without her.
It's what she wants for us. But can we make it?
Yeah.
Of course we can. We can do whatever we want. And I believe in her.
Some trippy grass, dog. But the hole's sealed before you can make it to the other side. If there's a time to bask in what lies beyond, it's not now. Trying to look back at her, you see that she is gone. It's time to leave memories. Okay. So now I'm assuming this will take us to that same conversation.
Yeah, don't look. I don't want to look at.
Gaze in the reflection. It's cold. Okay, we've seen this one. Okay. See, it looks like this ending has been seen. It looks like we've done this one. Yeah. All right. So I just want to double check, because if we go forward and we have already asked all these questions and we do... I'm ready to go back. Bring the apotheosis to her. Okay. So it looks like that was the final ending of like that storyline. Which means the first one I never finished because I didn't take it all the way to the end. And I don't think I made a save for that one, so I'd probably start a new file. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at the trophy guide and see if there's like a clear, like, yeah, each one, you find this one, die, 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 or die twice, get to the third one, see, like, maybe there's just having each conversation. Because it seems like you get a trophy for just having the conversation with the being at the end, and then there's one for, completing the story. So dying all 3 times. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Noted. Big noted. So let me do this. Let me save.
We could have gone to a new world where we're not some weirdo bird going into a cabin to slay a princess.
It's true. It's true. Honestly, it's true. That could be it. But honestly, I doubt it. I do want to see. Did this bring us to the demon? I don't think it'll really matter. Honestly, I'd have to like W key mega. Steal. Slay the princess. She's dead. Of course not. That was too easy.
We should. I really don't think. And why?
So this is like the beginning. Check for a pulse.
We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry. Do you want her to be alive? Wait. What was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Ah!
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally as you fall.
An eye for an eye.
Okay, so we both die.
A life for... See you around.
So I think we did this
close. Why did you hesitate?
Okay.
It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with.
Alright, so it looks like we did that one, just we did it differently, but it was when we both killed each other. Damn. Which goes with, I'm not sure. It didn't show. It shows we got stabbed, but she didn't take a knife out of her chest. So she might have had something else. But yeah, I do not know. Yo, there's so many fucking pages of saves. Dog, hold on, check this out. So this is page 1, this is what we've been using, but there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is Q? Those are my quick saves, then my auto saves. So even, oh God, holy shit. Okay. Noted. Okay. All right. Big ups. Fair enough. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta wrap this bad boy up. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. This game is super sick. I definitely would like to play more of it. I'm gonna see what goes down and when we get around to it again.
Did I jump scare you?
Your mom.
Yeah, I bet I did. You coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
You know, that's it. We're not streaming ever again. You did that. You caused that. No, I would love to come back this a little bit more. Like I said, I think next week the plan, so there's no stream on Saturday because of Kanai's wedding. I think what I would like to do is do Monster Hunter on Monday night because the beta is going to be open. And then Thursday, the new Life is Strange. I might start early and see if we could somehow knock out 2 chapters. I want to see how many chapters there are. Because that comes out on the 29th, which is what, Wednesday? Is that right? 26th is Saturday? No, so Tuesday, okay. Either way, I want to check out the new Life is Strange, play through that. I am currently in a spot where I do not know what my Saturday looks like. I was expected to do something on Saturday, but I don't know if the guy has not messaged me back. So I have no clue what's going on about that. So we're going to have to see. Awesome, Jim. Thank you, guys. You guys are so welcome. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. But yeah, if I don't see you guys this weekend, everyone have a great weekend. I can't wait to hear what you guys are doing come Monday. I got Spirit Fair screaming in my ear because I'm hovering the icon. You guys are beautiful and lovely. Mwah. Have a good one. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. And get your homework done. Okay? Night, guys. You have a good one. See ya.